The video is Dimensionalist and a Dimensionalist Look. Today's topic's about me versus honor roll students. I'm not like a Jeopardy guy or nothing, don't get me wrong. I mean, I get on Jeopardy, I get some of the questions right all the time, but not all of them, you know. Some of the stuff out there they can't say, I'm like, this, and they're like, can't say it. I'm like, what the fuck? You're supposed to know this stuff, you know? That doesn't mean I can get all the questions right like them. Those people, they're really fucking good, but they know so much shit I haven't studied. Like, if I studied the same shit they did, I'd probably know all the fucking answers. Go, you know, like a Czech kid. Let me tell you what Czech kids are, right? So Czech kids are the people that are, you know, they do everything, no matter what it is. Everything to their capabilities, they'll do. They'll memorize everything. They'll study an entire religion of something. They'll read about something. If they get something wrong, they'll correct it. They're grammar Nazis. They're correction Nazis. They correct you at certain things. They not doing it to be rude. They just want to make sure everything's correct and perfect in reality. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything, you know, around us and stuff is like perfect and shit. So yeah, so if I was like versus motherfuckers, like one, they didn't know Prague, and I was like Czech Republic. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker gonna say that. Well, dude did answer that. That's right. And then the other dude, you know, like in Jeopardy. So like I said, don't relate this to Jeopardy because that's such a pretty fucking, it's a different type of questioning because you're answering with questions. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, if I was to get around like honor roll students or something, we were to study like chemistry or something, or like something like chemistry or like hacking matter. Like I've already want to study the stuff of physics and hacking matter, and how I asked one girl that's like, she's into chemistry, and she said some shit like, I said, is this possible because of these things? And she already knew how to answer it because I had a specific question. So does that mean I'm already far along as her? But because she already knew something. So basically, I already knew how to ask the question and get up to the point the bitch that was already in chemistry. That doesn't mean I know all how the molecular structure and bonds work. And check out my video on theory of hacking matter, that matter could be manipulated. She thinks that, she said that it's something about atoms and stuff being, got to be fission. I think fission or fusion has to take place in order to how to get that car by, in order to, you know, manipulate matter, you know, or well, I think there's like many nuclear reactors on the microscopic scale or nano scale that would add or remove, delete them fucking protons, neutrons, and electrons, right? And that would fucking enable the matter to shift and move. We just got to create that shit the smallest level. See, so if I was to talk with these motherfuckers, I'm like, look, we gotta fucking do this, and this. Because if I'm really sitting around a bunch of fucking scientists and stuff, of course I'm gonna take shit serious. I always want to be a fucking genetic scientist. I want to be like motherfucker create anti-gravity. Why not? I mean, I bought a book before called Anti-Gravity Secrets, and I swear to God, the first 20 pages, I could not understand it. Like, how the fuck is this shit? And you know how I read over the logic so many times? I'm like, I'm gonna sit and read this shit. I read over like first 5 pages or 10 pages or something, like as many times I fucking could not figure it out. I got good concept of it to somewhat extent, because then I start talking about magnets and stuff, but in some of the other things I gotta research other science. You get what I'm saying? So my point is, if I was versus fucking honor roll students, I would try to do it. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, if I was versus honor roll students, I mean, and if I got around these people that are educated and smart, they would probably say, dude, fucking calm down, it's not that serious type shit. I'm like, it is that serious. Like, so we need tons of me. We need to just replicate clones of the Dimensionalists, right? And just send that motherfucker out into the world. Like the Dimensionalist Clone Genome Project. We're gonna create that, guys. We create a bunch of me's and shit, right? It'd be tons of me fucking doing a bunch of crazy shit, you know? But my point is, basically with this video, or what I wanted to point out is that, like with Christians, right? Like I was sitting down and discussing, okay, if I was I'm a Christian, right? And discuss the shit with a missionary and stuff, they would be like trying to get away from me. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, okay, it's not that serious, but they're taking it serious, but they're not gonna take enough serious to sit and talk to me for 2 hours. I mean, come on, dude, you got the integrity or not? Like, I'm not a part of your shit, but I'm gonna say a part of your shit and sit and talk with you about 2 hours and stuff, and then they're gonna probably learn something. I'm like, fuck, didn't these people study this stuff? Like, how can you be Jehovah's Witness, Mormon, Christian, and they're all trying to convert these motherfuckers, right? But they don't even know their own logic to all the other stuff to know it. They just say, hey, we believe in this stuff. Good luck with it. Like, I'm like, yo, I can convert these motherfuckers and other motherfuckers and shit, while these other motherfuckers are talking to these dudes, and they'll say, well, these things are because of these things. So that means I can sit and talk to like a Jehovah's Witness and Mormon all at the same time and say, it's not all about religion every time, you know, it's philosophy and structural science to it too. Because there's only been so many different categories and topics, or any particular subject or thing in life that people do. I'll try to fucking read about as much as possible. Some things I've can't remember, or I need reminder of those things, you know. So yeah, I wanted to point those things out, because if I was against honor roll kids, I'm a Czech kid, so there's a difference. Czech kids take shit so fucking serious that the honor roll kids are like, yo, we gotta get away from this motherfucker. The honor roll kids, they don't even smoke weed or drugs, and they'll be like, yo, we're gonna go fucking do drugs for the first time after seeing this motherfucker. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed another video of the Dimensionalist. I'm a Dimensionalist. Remember, honor roll kids, don't do drugs, and stay in school.